Okay, I'm going to pull this up on my computer now and see if it's working. Audio is working. Everything looks pretty good. Alright, don't need those. Now, this is Fallout 4, of course. Vault-Tec Workshop DLC. I have not played the DLC on this character. I have 4 Fallout 4 characters, one for each faction. This is my Institute leader faction character. Here's my X01 power armor in lovely Institute white. So I have the DLC, and I'm going to pull up the quest. I'm supposed to turn my radio to the Vault 88 radio beacon.
Vault 88 emergency classification. Unspecified integrity breach warning. Any
And you listen to
Vault
that.
personnel are required to respond under emergency protocol VT-76.
And it's asking for Vault-Tec personnel. That completes that part of the quest, which means you get a map marker. Gotta love map markers. Vault 88 is down here. This is the Quincy Ruins, and it's a fairly dangerous spot. If you've played around in here at all, there's like a huge number of gunners, including I think it's 3 mini bosses in this one area. And this is the Quincy Quarries, which I've lost that map marker now, and I have the Vault 88 marker. So I don't want to fast travel into Quincy. I'll get killed immediately. So I'm going to fast travel to here, which says is cleared, but there will probably be some Mirelurks hanging around there, so we'll just have to watch out for them. This particular character is a automatic weapons user, so because they run through ammunition like crazy, I have about 4 or 5 of them. I'm also carrying a Fat Man, although I don't have very many nukes, because I have played the Vault-Tec Workshop DLC on a different character, and there's some big bads down in Vault 88. So we're gonna get to the park. I'm not going to go any closer to the water because there will be some Mirelurks over there, including possibly a Mirelurk King. Let's see what I've got right now. I've got my plasma rifle. So we're going to have to fight our way into this quarry. And I'm in stealth mode, but I'm not really a stealthy character. So we'll get up here close and see what we've got to deal with. Most likely, there's a couple of different ways I guess we could do it. We could just jump down in there and run straight to the vault entrance. I think what I actually want to do is fight my way down in there. Yeah, here I've got a mini boss. So I'll just get closer.
Think you can hide?
Dog meat's down there. So power armor on, so I'm not really worried about taking it on the chin now. Alright, I just want to loot this chest. And loot a mini boss. And there's a grenade.
Need some cover fire over here.
Now the
Cover me.
entrance to the vault, I think, is up one level. I'm gonna go ahead and disengage stealth. They know where I'm at now anyway. Let's see, I'm gonna find this. Where is it?
Where'd the little bitch go? Thought you could hide?
Let's try a different weapon here. Hello. Let's see. Trying to find the entrance. That's not doing me very good.
Something cool out here.
Okay. I'm having fun playing with you guys, but it's not really the
Win this?
purpose
Huh?
of this visit. Oh, here's a safe I've not looted before.
Nice.
Take all that. Take all that. Dog meat's killing some raiders for me. And down here.
It's called shooting straight, rookie. Goddamn fire support!
Yeah, that's what I get for walking into it without paying attention to what I'm doing.
Move up!
Yeah.
I got you covered! Again! Do it again!
Okay. Oh, lovely. Well, it's a good thing I'm wearing the power armor.
Come on, girl!
Alright. Take all this. Mostly ammo. Move dog meat. Okay, here we go. Entrance to the vault. Alright. I got a few more raiders to work through before I can get into the vault. Then I'll have a bunch of ghouls to kill. And then I'll be able to unlock Vault 88 as a fast travel point, which means I never have to go through the quarries again. Good thing, because those raiders regenerate, I think.
Cease at once! The vault doors were meant to withstand a direct nuclear strike. Your attempts to breach this facility are laughable. Leave at once, or there will be consequences. When will you tire of this futility?
Okay. That was a little tougher than... Oh, where's the other one? There he is. Alright, so now we use Pip-Boy to activate the vault controls.
What? You have a Pip-Boy?
Yes, I have a Pip-Boy.
Wait. Are you Vault-Tec? Have you finally come to save me? Please. I'm trapped behind a mountain of rubble. The key to freeing me is getting the workshop operational. First, lift the security lockdown and get
how much weight am I carrying?
to the reactor room.
Let's go ahead and strip some of the armor and weapons from these guys. We can build workshops.
It's been hard to maintain the faith. So many years stranded here. But you can assure Dr. Braun, if he's even still around, that I have used the time productively.
Alright,
The
now
great
let's
work
ghouls.
begin.
Well, I'm just not shooting very well today. Alright, so the first thing we have to do is deactivate the security alert, which is in this control room over here. Let's see, what weapons do I have? What's something that's more yeah, I'll go with the laser rifle. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Security terminal. Lift security lockdown.
Good. Very good. Vault-Tec workshops require their control board to function. During emergencies, the procedure is to store it in the reactor room. Look
That's
in there.
the rubble
you
I
should
have
find
to
it.
clear. And here's the circuit board that I need. A little mini boss here. Always mutated. Always like when that happens. Oh, thanks, dog meat. And there's my control board. Legendary item. And now I can activate the workshop. Okay. So, I'm in workshop mode. Let's just, for the time being, go through here and this is the power room. This is a Vault-Tec reactor. It produces 150 power once we get it up and running. And all this, oh well, almost all of this in here is scrappable. And we will scrap it. Just make sure there aren't any other ghouls laying around in here before I start wandering around scrapping things. think it's clear. Alright. Go into workshop mode. And we will scrap this debris. Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and scrap the Vault-Tec Workshop DLC. Includes a bunch of vault pieces, but I'm just going to scrap everything and start from scratch.
You aren't
And
what I
there's
was
the
expecting.
overseer.
You do have a Pip-Boy. You're from a vault, but you're clearly not with Vault-Tec. What are you doing here? Why did you help me?
Oh, let's see.
I heard the Vault-Tec radio beacon, and I came.
Those intruders must have triggered it by attempting to force the main door. I wasn't actually expecting anyone to answer it. After all this time, my name is Valerie Barstow, and I was to be the overseer of this vault. But please, follow me. I have a proposal for you. It's been a hard 200 years. I was giving a tour of what was to be my pride and joy. My vault. Then the earthquakes. Sirens. Many died. Perhaps they were lucky. Stop, Julian! What are you doing? I'm sorry. The construction crew... They've never done anything hostile. Best if you put them out of their misery.
Okay, so she and all the people trapped down here became ghouls, and they've never bothered her because she's a ghoul, but now they're going to be violent, and so she wants me to deal with them. And there's
It's better.
and energy weapons. Probably not the best thing to use on a glowing. Alright, don't have very much ammo, but that took care of the glowing one. Let's switch back to my laser rifle. Alright, that was it. That was the easy part. There will be worse. Oh, not to mention that these ghoul bodies don't go anywhere. Some of the creatures that you kill, their bodies disappear, but the ghouls don't. You have to drag them out of the way.
But there was simply... But my work kept me going. What a momentous day. Dr. Braun tasked me with something vital. A series of prototypes and their related... well, experiments that could redefine society. But, as you can see, Things did not go according to plan.
Oh, let's see.
Go on.
This vault was meant to be spacious, full of trained staff, trusted subordinates and scientists. Despite how things have played out, I see opportunity. Let us work together as partners.
Okay.
Let's do
Sure,
this then.
let's do this.
Good. Excellent. We cannot begin until I have my overseer's desk to run the experiments. The information in the desk's terminal will prove vital. I entrust you with the future of our vault. Vault 88.
Alright, at this point, we can go ahead and start building. We can access different areas of this underground complex. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to what happened to Julian? Did I ever get Julian's loot? Okay, doesn't matter. I need to offload some inventory, and then I'm going to get out of my suit. Let's get rid of some of the stuff that I don't use. We can come back later and either scrap this stuff or the legendary stuff. We don't we just sell that. Okay, we'll scrap that. Alright, I'm gonna put my armor over here. And if you're wondering about the dress and the hat, it's charisma boosting. Whenever I need to talk to somebody and pass a persuasion check, I can get out of my armor and talk to them. So, one thing that Bethesda has done with the, I don't think I can. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't really access those areas yet. I have to do more. One thing that Bethesda has done with this update is at least when you clear things in here, it clears a lot of the trash. So you get a nice, clean, working environment. Can't scrap any of this. And they also give you clean versions of a lot of the furniture and decorations and things that you've seen in other so you can just get rid of whole big piles of junk. And there's a huge ton, I mean just crazy amounts of raw material, building material in here, which is good because vaults use a lot of materials. And so we're just going to scrap everything we can, everything that we can scrap. Get as many materials as we can. We'll have to. Oh. I don't actually want to scrap the vault trunk. We'll just put that over here. Well. No, it doesn't have anything in it, but we'll leave that alone for right now. And I'm scrapping these atrium floors rather than reusing them because they're covered with junk. scrapping all of her cookware. It's all gone. Can't scrap the cram. So this is kind of the boring part. All these things that I usually never Instamash and okay, purified water is good. What we will need to do these experiments that she's talking about is we're going to need power. And we have power. We have that wonderful big 150 power nuclear power plant. You can see we have 150 power available to us. So we're going to want to get access to that. This is the northeast tunnels. Can't really go down there yet. Well, I mean, I can go down there. Can't build in there yet. There's an old reactor just sitting around. There's also a super reactor that you can build. If you come up with the right materials, produces 500 power. If you're really going to go big on the neon signs and whatnot, might want to build that, but we're going to need a little, some kind of little platform to build our experiments on. Alright. I think I've scrapped most everything in this room. Except those train tracks. Maybe some signs here. Alright. Okay, these tunnels don't go anywhere. Don't really need to build in them or anything. I'll just dump the bodies over here. Hopefully it will let me pick them all up. Sometimes it decides that they're too heavy for me to carry. There's another Vault 88. Oh, this one is slowing me down. I really wish Bethesda would put up the ability to at least, you know, scrap the random bodies and things that end up laying around in your settlements. They're very distracting. Sometimes I resort to building furniture and stuff over top of them, which is not the... this one's not really very heavy. And I can miss some stuff that I can scrap over there. And this will just keep glowing for eternity. So I'm going to trudge over here and dump it in this hole where I don't have to look at it. Dog meat's having fun, running around. Now this is the main cavern of Vault 88. There's a whole lot of other caverns, but none quite as big as this one. Not only in terms of width and length, but also ceiling height. This is one of the better places to build the new atrium, which is part of the vault building set. Yeah, those water towers don't produce anything. There is a water pump in one of the, it's down this tunnel, but there are a lot of mirelurks down there, so we're not going to go down there right yet. Let's go back into the main part of the vault, do a little more scrapping in here. Yeah, I'm going to deal with those bodies right now. We can scrap all of this. These don't have any function other than decorative. You cannot move, repair, scrap, do anything with that power plant. It's there. Got that power whether you want it or not, I guess. I suppose if you want to not have your vault connected to this area, then you need to build another power plant, but as long as you're that's very you need to activate the beacon, but not right this instant, and we definitely don't want to scrap it or do anything with it. Throughout this area, you're going to find rubber mats, and you're going to want to scrap them. One of the premium building components for vault pieces is rubber, and you will need a lot of rubber if you're going to build a vault. So I'm just going to scrap all of these rubber floor mats. Scrap everything up here. Some Pip-Boy crates. We'll leave those alone. Okay, there's Vault 88 jumpsuits and Pip-Boys over here. We'll need those for our residents, so we're not going to do anything with those. Bunch of stuff down in here. And another reason to scrap all this is that it affects the size of your vault. Every item in it counts as a rubber. Scrap everything in here as well, but I'm not going to do that right now. Let's go. What's this sign? Right, I'm going to go ahead and build a small entryway here. And I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. Now, one of the things that you're going to want to do is really plan in advance how you want to build your vault. This is the second time I've played this DLC. First time I didn't plan very well. I just sort of started building. And like I said, vault pieces need a lot of rubber. And that was fine. I had plenty of rubber. But when you scrap them, you don't get any rubber back. So I ended up running out of rubber, I mean, basically. Now, I got lucky. That particular character, I found out, somehow had managed to go through the entire game without ever visiting the Red Rocket garage outside Sanctuary Hills. So I went there and scrapped 250 plus rubber, and that solved my problems. But you're going to want to plan really well what you do here. Now, this is a huge space and great for building a nice big atrium, but I don't know if I want to build an atrium. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a security room, and here are your different vault pieces. Here's a security room, and here's a door, and I think this is a door here. No, that's not a door, that's a hall piece. That is a... well, it doesn't even tell me what it is. But I need to put a door on that. So it looks like... sort of looks like domestic hallway. So I'm going to come here to the domestic hallway, and I'm going to put a door piece on it. Yes, there we go. Now I can go to the room, security room, the door piece, and that should snap. There we go. So here's going to be my little security office entranceway. And what I need to do here, let's see, how big do I want it? Probably not huge. So we'll put a corner there, and a corner there. And then we're going to put 3 doors out. Let's see, actually, I need this goes over here. I'll snap in there. Different one goes here. And then here we can just do the regular doorway. Now we have our little security room. Come in here, and you'll have 3 doorways off to the side. For right now, I'm going to build the overseer's desk in here. And I'm also going to need some power. Now, for power in a vault, the power is actually transmitted through the floors and through the walls. And so to get power, you go to your power, switch connectors and switches, and you'll find a vault power conduit. And this just snaps to the wall and provides power. And we can put a couple in here. And now we'll go to special and put the overseer's desk in here.
My overseer's desk. And the proper Vault-Tec terminal.
She'll walk over here. This pile of smoking rubble is Julian.
Hey there.
I can hardly believe it. My overseer's desk.
Yes,
After
you have your
all
overseer's
this
desk.
time.
So let's go use it. That's the way. Alright, she's gonna do some data entry here.
This. Please, I beg your indulgence. I've waited so long, but we must not dally. The work compels
There we go.
us. The vault was supposed to have a very specific set of residents. After all, to conduct human trials, you need the perfect test subjects.
Okay, and
Let's find ourselves a guinea pig.
The Vault-Tec Handbook urges overseers to refrain from using that word, no matter how apt. Turn on the Vault's radio beacon. Certainly people above ground would give anything to live in our vault. While
course
we
they
wait
would.
for word to spread, perhaps you might use this time to explore Vault 88. If you can clear some of the rubble, you may be able to access some of the other building sectors. Any materials or equipment that survived may prove useful in our experiments.
okay, so we have two quests now. One is to find not guinea pigs for our experiments. The other is to explore the other areas of the vault. And we're going to save that for another time. So I'm going to sign off here, and we'll come pick back up here at this point another evening.